What is up, everybody? We are back here with another video. This one's a little different intro. The intro hasn't started yet. I just wanted to clarify something real quick. This is season 2. This is the beginning of season 2. Season 1 is done. I am done with it. That game just kept crashing on me more and more. I tried to play it. It wasn't going anywhere. I looked up if there's an end or how long the game is, and there's actually no end. And I was just getting tired of the same repetition, same fight, same people. So that's the end of the story. There's no more cutscenes. There was no more anything really with it. There was never going to end. So we're just going to end it here. This is where the end is. And welcome to Season 2.
He's the next big thing.
He's been a dominant force around the world.
He's a future world champion.
He's can't miss.
He's the main event. He's a lock. He's a lock.
He's a lock.
He's a lock.
He's a lock. I am the lock.
I am so close to having this title renamed in my honor. Can you imagine? The Sammy Continental Championship has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. All I have to do is defend it tonight, and WWE will have no choice but to give in to popular demand and make the change. I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't matter. I am going to beat whoever it is, and you will never, ever see the Intercontinental Championship again.
Wait a second. Is this finally happening? We've been seeing and hearing about this person for weeks. Could this be the long-awaited debut of the Lock? I'm not sure what or who else it could be.
The Lock has arrived on Raw!
And apparently the Lock is Sammy's mystery challenger. Well, Sammy's big idea is about rechristening his titles. The Sammy Continental Championship could be changing quickly.
We've heard the Lock is a future champion, and we might not have to wait long for that to come true.
This superstar has made a name for himself all around the world, and if you ask me, he looks like he fits right in here in WWE. I agree. He's got the flashy debut, the pyro and all, but now it's time to see if he can deliver in the ring against a veteran competitor in Sami Zayn.
Sami might have the experience edge, but he was caught off guard here tonight. So I'd actually give the advantage to the Lock.
You might have a point, Saxton. Sami Zayn looks like he's hesitant to even go through with this match. He's shook.
I don't blame him.
Can the Lock live up to all the hype? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lock's long-awaited debut is happening right now on Monday Night Raw.
And what a way to kick things off as Sami Zayn's challenger for the Intercontinental Championship.
There's been a lot of talk about how the Lock's going to change the game in WWE, but I'll believe it when I see it. Time to see if he's ready to deliver the goods.
Dropkick hits the mark.
Lizard elbow drop driven down. He reverses it. Drop kick. Beautiful. And Sami is countered. Gutbuster. The champ getting put to the test here. Oh, what a nasty knee lift for the title. And Sami Zayn gets out of the pinfall.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
He got whipped into that corner. Oh, timely counter by Zayn. He gets out of the way. DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Oh, my!
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now. Looking at their opponent from behind, driven down and locking it in. Rings of Saturn.
This one's over. Tap out coming. He's able to find enough grip to fight out of the hole. Crucial escape here. Missed timing with that springboard. Sami predicted that. Oh, the challenge. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? The pin doesn't even last to a count of one.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Saw that one coming. Took advantage. Wow, what a situation. Hanging armbar locked in.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Quick return to the ring. He's got him in the crosshairs. He turns it around. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Into the full Nelson. It's cinched in deep. He's got him. Full Nelson locked in pretty good here. Oh, look at the power. That's tremendous power. He gets the break. Suplex.
Hoisting their opponent. Oh!
Fisherman's Buster. And set right into the corner. And Locke got turned around there. Suplex with a championship on the line. The Locke is indeed lived up to the hype by winning the Intercontinental Championship in his WWE debut.
What an unbelievable night here on Raw. Not many superstars can say they captured championship gold their first night on the job.
We heard so much about this superstar, how he was the next big thing, a future world champion, and so far I have every reason to believe those are true statements.
I'm just glad we won't have to see the Sami Continental Championship.
Me too, Byron. I think we all owe the Locke a thank you for that.
Hold up, Sami Zayn from behind.
Well, apparently this isn't over.
The Locke ducks and he nails him.
Sami goes head first into the side of the safe.
Wait, what's he doing?
I think the Locke's going to lock up Sami.
Yes, do it.
Into the safe.
We might never have to see Sami again.
Thank you.
Now what?
He's going to send Sami for a ride.
And the safe goes crashing down with Sami inside.
This night just keeps getting better.
Once again, your new Intercontinental Champion, The Locke.
What a debut.
There he is.
Ready for your big Raw debut tonight?
Yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Good. We can't wait either. This has been a long time coming, and you've earned it.
Thanks. Hey, what's up with the camera? She's been following me around since I got here.
Oh, talent relations didn't tell you? It's for this documentary thing they're shooting on you. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. It's Kat, right?
Yep, Cat with a K, K-A-T. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but when I'm shooting these, I gotta be a fly on the wall.
You're going to be seeing a lot of Kat over the next year. Gotta document the rise of the next big thing. The future world champion. The Lock.
Woot woot! Sorry, fly on a wall.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that whole The Lock thing, by the way. Can I just use the name I've used my entire career? I mean, that's how the rest of the world knows me.
Yeah, but that's not how the WWE Universe knows you. We can't assume they've seen any of your matches before this.
I think a lot of people have. Isn't that how WWE found me?
Look, this is typical for superstars who come up outside the system. WWE likes to put their spin on things, and 99% of the time, it's a huge improvement.
Okay, but doesn't the name sound too much like The Rock?
It sort of does.
Do you mind? Think of this as a new and improved version of yourself. We have a proven track record with this sort of thing. You just need to trust the process.
Is that what you're required to say now that you're office?
No. Corporate requires me to say and do a lot of things, but that's not one of them.
I don't know. It feels restrictive. I just want to be myself.
I hear you, but it's not just a nickname. The entire WWE machine is behind this. We have a huge entrance planned with pyro, a championship opportunity, new gear. They're shooting this whole documentary about you. And we got this for you too. Get it? A lock?
Is that left over from John Cena's chain gang days?
Maybe. But things worked out okay for him, didn't they?
Guess so.
I gotta run. But I promise, this is gonna be fine. Just trust the process, and it'll all work out. Because remember, you're the Lock.
We good here, or...?
Yep, got what I needed. That's a cut.
Week 2 on Raw. Let's see what they have in store for me. Can't be any crazier than last week, right?
Hey! Didn't get the chance to say hi last week. That was a hell of a debut.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Call me Gabe.
Excuse me, Gabe, can you turn to camera and introduce yourself?
Seriously? I've been in WWE for 10 years. I think whoever's watching will know who I am.
We probably won't use this, but just in case.
Fine. I'm Gabriel Slade. 3-time US champion, 2-time Intercontinental champ, multi-time tag champion, and all-around good guy. Does that work?
Thanks.
Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to WWE. I know it can be hard sometimes for people to get acclimated here.
It's going okay so far, but yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment since I didn't come up through the Performance Center, or even work the US scene much before this.
Okay, well let me give you some quick tips to fit in. Make sure you fist bump and/or shake everyone's hand every time you see them. Be willing to give up your first-class seat if there are veterans and coach. And never sneeze around the big boss. Never. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you ever need any help or advice, I got your back.
I think I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Later, Luck.
Call me Champ.
Okay, champ.
That was a good dry run. Now, let's do another take without the interruption from the Raw welcoming committee. Jeez, no wonder that guy has never really made it. Too friendly.
I think we got it. I need to go get changed.
Hey, champ. Long time no see. You here to cash in on some more tips from a certified locker room vet?
How do I get one of those tour buses that some superstars travel in?
Win a lot of matches and make a lot of money. But in the meantime, if you need a good rental rate on a midsize sedan, I got connections.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Any other questions or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Yeah, I was wondering, how do I get a match?
Great question. From my experience, matches get booked in one of two ways. Talking to people or checking your social media messages.
What do you mean, talking to people?
Exactly what it sounds like. Aside from being booked by management, talking with superstars, the crew, or other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you. Others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? Well, that's definitely true in WWE. Who you know and who you talk to.
Seems easy enough.
Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. If somebody wants a favor, you can always tell them no and come back to it later. Or even diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
So take it one thing at a time. Makes sense. And the other way to get matches? You mentioned social media. I assume I shouldn't go dark on there while I'm a WWE superstar?
Definitely not. Even a veteran like me is always seeing what kind of trouble I can brew up on social media. If you don't check your SMs and DMs, you might miss out on opportunities. Not everything there will lead to a match, but it's worth keeping up with what the WWE Universe is up to.
Okay, so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it.
All right. Any other questions, or anything you'd like me to explain again?
How do I improve my in-ring skills around here?
It's like the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. The more matches and experience you have in WWE, the better. From there, it's usually up to you to determine how you want to apply what you've learned, whether it's improving your strength, getting better at submissions, or putting more power behind your punches. You get the idea.
You said it's usually up to me what I want to improve.
Yep. Sometimes certain kinds of matches will benefit you in a more specific sort of way. But if that's the case, you'll know that going in. Sports entertainer insight, I call it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Any other questions, or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Actually, I think I'm good for now.
All right. Well, like I said, if you ever need advice, or even if you just forgot your flip-flops for the shower, I'm here for you.
Got it.